I tap this thing. It's supposed to go live. If it doesn't go live for me through Facebook, that's all right. Facebook just missing out tonight. Have to get my podcast going. All right. Facebook blocked me out tonight. So Taibu Muadi, confirmed genius. What what do we have? What do we have? It seems to me that you're not listening. How do you know being taken advantage of? Let me help y'all. You're being studying you. 70 are going through life like little white mice in a maze. Like little white mice in a maze built by the Europeans. Little cookie crumbs and they're leading you through the maze. Y'all don't want to hear it, but that's what it is. Make it through Thursday. You say, Taibu, what's the relationship podcast? How come you're not talking about said people? I said 71% of the African people, the African culture globally, are living their lives like little white mice in a maze. You are following to the tune. You're being led and manipulated to the tune of whatever the people studying you put out there. There was a time in my life when I tried to be the super thug that I heard on records and on music. It was a song in particular that when I got upset about something, I heard the song looping in my head and I acted on it. It was the most serious situation I had ever been in. But what came before that was other situations that I was put in. Each of you are going to have that moment when you have to decide what kind of person you are, because that's how life is. It's going to challenge you. It's going to challenge your morals, challenge your character, challenge your commitment. And if you don't have any foundation, you're going to fail each challenge. I failed a lot. My man Damon told me to be transparent. He said he's made a lot of mistakes. Celebrity life coach. Shout out to my man Damon. He's online at DI dash Amen. You look him up on Instagram and Facebook. A good brother, y'all, for real. And he has a vision. Him and his wife, they're buying up land and they're trying to get this thing going. I respect that. But he said, Taibu, when I reached out to him, he said, Taibu, I'm 100% transparent. And so I want to be that tonight for y'all. But you have to get in the comment section and rock with me. Let me know what's going on. Don't just look. I want y'all, this has to be interactive. On Thinking Through Thursday, I want to know, how come you're not studying the people that are not only in power, but the people who are studying you? What's going on, Hattie? All the way out there in Africa. Respect that. Respect that. I give her a what's up. Hattie's out there in Africa, y'all. The brother of a good friend of mine, Alex Al-Hagi. I want to say Salah. We're gonna give her a big what's up. Hey, Hattie. But I'm glad you're on there, Hattie. I'm glad you are, because this is what it's all about. Muad'Dib Global, the conglomeration, African people globally coming together and establishing our own financial ecosystem. Let's take care of ourselves. We started money. We started language. We started higher thinking. We started religion. How come we're not studying the people who are studying us? If we don't study them, we can't somebody listen. Are y'all listening to me? They're telling you how to have relationships. They're funding hip hop and saying, ladies, I have 130 episodes, and women come on here and they're mad at the men. Men, how come our body count matters and yours don't? Why we gotta keep our legs closed while you're all trying to get in between them? But you don't see how hip hop is telling you that, ladies? You want to be treated like a queen, but you want to have the right to be a hoe, a smut. The expectations that sisters have are ridiculous compared to how you behave. Your body count sky high, but that man's supposed to do what? You got 3 kids by 2 different guys, or 2 kids by one different guy, but he left a long time, whatever the case may be. And he's supposed to do what? You're lucky he gives you the time of day. Seeing the results of your poor life decisions. You sisters is out there acting like y'all on something because you hold a job down. You have to take care of your own self. I'm not gonna applaud that because you taking care of kids that you mess around and had with somebody that didn't care about you. Because when you opened your legs, you didn't care about yourself. So you bust down for any guy you thought was cute. You didn't think anything about making him use protection. It's a simple statement. You can't get any of this, fool, if you don't pull out a rubber. Because I don't know you well enough to have kids by you. I don't know if you're gonna stay around. Matter of fact, you can't have. I'm not having kids by no man without him marrying me, putting it on paper. Ladies, sisters, queens, don't have kids by a man unless he puts it on paper that he's gonna care for you and them children till death do you part. Your children, ladies, deserve that kind of commitment. So if you smutting and hoeing around and end up with kids don't know who the dad is, or the dad don't want to stay because he wasn't there to stay in the first place, it is what it is. This is Thinking Through Thursday. I'm not ranting. I want you to think it through. If you're not studying the people who are studying you, how can you overcome them? Y'all online, scrolling online. Y'all want to sit around. Y'all want to see people dancing to R. Kelly's song. Y'all want to see people. You want to see their animals and their pets doing tricks. Then go to work and hate your supervisor. It's the craziest thing. They called my generation, and I'm old, people, Generation X. But I get it now. They're used to stereotyping us. They're used to labeling us. And we accept it. No one's thinking it through. Ladies, how come you're smutting and giving away all your value in your teens and 20s, but then want a man to respect you in what you're about in your 30s and 40s? How does that make any sense? When you ain't no good then for nothing. What are you good then for? If you're beyond childbearing age, you just don't want to have any more kids. What do you have to offer a man that's looking to start a family? How can you tell a man, oh, I've been there and done that, I'm interested in that? What's he gonna do? Ladies, guys don't want a woman just for companionship. This is Dallas. You see a 70-year-old man with a pension check and a 20-something-year-old female that's busted and broke, kicking it in the club. And everybody knows what it's about, so nobody says nothing because they've been there. Because they've been there. It took for me to come to the South to realize that sisters, y'all got it twisted. And I'm for you. This second 100 episodes, I'm definitely for you. If you're single, it's because you can't stand yourself. You don't want to be told about yourself. People who are powerless, they're going to have personal relationships where there's always a constant power struggle. Is anybody listening? Hello? You knock on some of these. Hello? If you are raised powerless, as soon as you get in a situation where you have a little bit of power, you're gonna go crazy. Have y'all ever seen a person, jailhouse deputies, correctional officers, these cops that are killing individuals without any weapon at all? They had no power their whole entire life, and as soon as they're in a situation where they have all the power, they overdo it. Help me out, somebody. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. Y'all want to be on this show? Just inbox me or just make a comment. I'll shoot you the link. You can come on, make your comments live. This is Thinking Through Thursday. I don't gotta shut this down. I'll be on here all night if I have to, until somebody gets it. My live stopped over on YouTube. I had to redo it. I had to jump here on Instagram. I'm over here on Facebook finally. I got enough drink to last me about another hour and a half. So I better guard your grill. I want somebody to get on here and tell me I'm wrong. I do. My cousin Byron, he says, cuz you be on there forcing people to agree with you. I resent that, Byron. But that doesn't mean it's not true. It doesn't mean that I don't. I might be a little sensitive, but y'all got me twisted. Look here, look. You see what I'm saying? I ain't even know who it was watching me, and it's my cuz. He watching me. I didn't know who that was. I got a couple people that check my show out, and they faithful with it. So I respect. Shout out to you, all y'all Instagrammers that watch my show afterwards, Facebookers that come back and watch my show. Y'all over here on YouTube following the guy. But nah, it's true, cuz you don't be on here. I have to go private chat. I had to go private chat so y'all can't see it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. It's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do it, Byron. You know. Look, my cousin on me. I'm trying to go. My computer acting up. He lucky. Can't even type out the letters ain't even coming up. My computer wonky. I ain't even gonna mess with it. Oh, there it go. I'll do it like that. Got the comments up here. I had to go private chat. I gotta say something to him. It is what it is. I had to go private chat on my man. All right. I appreciate the support because I want somebody to come on here and tell me I'm wrong. It's a song called Throat Babies. Throat Babies, right? As if WAP didn't take the cake. Dope Babies, sexy little female dog in heat. Come over here. I want to do this to you. Y'all, y'all grooving to that? That's y'all vibe? pitiful, pitiful. But if you consider yourself, well, look, my grandma Henrietta Howard Jr., may she rest in peace. She had a saying. She shot it to me one time and I understood it. She said, "Nah, I might be some dumb, but I ain't plumb dumb." And I respect that. You have to respect that. 71% of Africans globally are living their lives at the plumb dumb level. 71% of the Africans globally are plumb dumb. 71% of you listen and do everything the European man tells you through your own people's mouths. They pay politicians to tell you lies. You believe them. They pay rap artists to lie on wax, and you believe them. You're buying stuff that they want to sell you for high prices. You won't buy a t-shirt made by the brother or sister down the block, but you're gonna go buy some designer European designer's clothes and act like you somebody because you got that purse or that shirt. And you don't even question it. This is thinking through Thursday. This is why we treat each other bad in relationships, people. Because the European is studying us and we're not studying them. What do you know about the European? What do you know about how much they hate you or how much money they're making off of you? Because you're failing to study them. I've been going to jail since I was 12. I just stopped it 5 years ago. Just stopped it. Just stopped going to jail, people. In and out, in and out, in and out. After I became conscious, I saw how much money they made off of me every day, every year. I'm talking about billions. Y'all think that these inmates are only worth a couple of bucks a day? You think that, do you understand the system? Do you understand that the jails and prisons have put for-profit businesses out of business because they're selling products to Starbucks? They're selling products to all kinds of companies out there. You can go online and Google it. There are businesses that you go to every day that are buying inmate-made products. Guess how much those inmates are getting paid to make the products that you're buying at retail rate from certain stores and certain foods places. Kids in South Asian, East Asian sweatshops are getting paid more than these inmates. And in Texas and Georgia, them inmates ain't getting paid nothing. Those are two states where they pay their inmates nothing. In Wisconsin, you get like maybe 17 cents a day. A day! Listen to me, people. Think it through Thursday. They're going to have to shut me down at some point. I'm going to put it out there. The book African Messiah versus Police State is due out on Christmas. Now, if you haven't seen A Clean Break, if you haven't read The Avenger of the New Africa, if you haven't bought and put on your mantle African Messiah versus government scum, then you aren't really down for the cause. What cause, Taibu? What cause? What cause? They shot and killed a lady in her bed in cells because she dated a drug dealer. If you dig into that scenario and find out that she had stopped dating that guy dang near a year before they murdered her, claiming she was still getting mail at his crib, they murdered a sister with no criminal background that was basically helping them. She was a first responder, people. They murdered her claiming she used to date a drug dealer. The guy she was dating that was in there shooting back at him was legit. He was clean. That's why he was carrying it, his weapon. They killed her because they have to kill so many of us they've been doing this since the Klan started. How do you keep a whole people down? You kill them and they can't do nothing about it. That's been the whole thing since this whole country started, since they brought us over here. Y'all think you wonder why we have problems dating each other and staying together? Listen to me. They have to take so many lives, publicly or not, a year to remind us that we simply have no power. In our relationships, we have these weird power struggles. The woman wants to be the man ain't trying to be the man don't never want to stay. We have these real serious power struggles because of how they treat us. And none of y'all doing no studying into this. African Messiah versus Police State will be the first money I'm going to put behind to get out there. Already have the first 3 books down. I'm going to put money behind this getting out there because y'all need to understand that we can't overcome an enemy that's constantly studying us if we don't study them. And I know y'all not doing y'all studies because I didn't. You want to know how I woke up to the ways of the European? When they locked me up using paperwork that was phony. And when I had it in my hand and I submitted to the Europeans that were supposed to say, oh yeah, that paperwork was no good. If they put that in front of the jury, it's no good. We gotta let them go right now. I sent it to them, and guess what they did? They started retiring. They started retiring. I was retired. Listen to me. I was in jail for a crime I didn't commit and was retiring Wisconsin State Supreme Court state justices. Look it up. By the time I got out on that bogus case, like 3 of them had just retired. They wasn't trying to be involved in that because they knew what I was going to do when I got out. Because I have the documentation to show that on a misdemeanor case, the DA, the cop, and my public defender and the judge all knew that the DA that was prosecuting the case was going to submit false documentation in front of the jury to get a conviction. That's when I realized that we were up against something that we had no idea was out there. The American judicial system is not a justice system. They're opposite words. I want everybody watching this podcast right now to go on your phone, unless you're watching on your phone. Well, if you're watching on your phone, do it. Look up the definition of judicial and then look at the definition of justice. They don't even sound alike. And then go buy the book. African Messiah versus Government Scum. Buy all 3 books. When you go when you go on Amazon and look up African Messiah versus VS Government Scum, tap on the author's name, Taibu Muad'Dib, and all my other books are going to come up. But you don't want to hear that though. You want to play video games until they pull you over, young people. Until they catch you at a pool party and put their knee in your neck. If you don't know, it's a guy named Graham Allen, Graham Allen. I checked this European out. And when it came to George Floyd, he said, I have a problem. He didn't use the N word. I could if I wanted to, but I won't. I have a problem with all, he said, I have the problem with all the people that stood around and let the police do it. He said that before those Europeans stormed the Capitol. What does that tell you, African citizens of the United States? That they're living in a whole different status of citizenship. With Graham Adams, at first I was like, ooh, I jacked at him a little bit, but then I sat back, I was like, no, fam, you right. Graham Allen showed me the kind of citizenship I wanted. So what did I do? I insinuated and I adjusted, and then I created the Citizens Justice League. You can go to leadersinspiringvoices.wordpress.com, the Muad'Dib Global official webpage. And you can go to the Contact Us page and you can request the application for membership to the Citizens Justice League. 10,000 applications, and we will apply to United Nations for sovereignty. Once we have our own, we'll have citizenship for ourselves, like Graham Allen and all the Europeans in this country. Enjoy. Citizens Justice League. In fact, when we are granted sovereignty, it will be the first time that justice truly existed in the North American continent since the Europeans came. Since they landed here with their lies, manipulations, schemes, there's never been justice here. In my book, I'm going to give y'all a spoiler alert. In my book, I'm telling y'all that the police used to be the thugs of the community. Oh, yeah. The rich people used to hire the toughest, roughest guys in the community who were usually the Barabbases, the thugs, the murderers, the guys that were so tough no one wanted to mess with them. The rich used to hire them to protect their property. If you're wondering why the police are killing unarmed people, it's because it's never changed. Y'all saw that European man cop choke that European female cop. That wasn't an anomaly. They're all like that. The 1% hires the thugs to protect their property, to protect their interests. In my book, Abused Child Seeks Revenge, also on Amazon, I say it's a joke on the community that the police put to protect and serve on their cars because it's a sentence fragment. To protect and serve our own interests. To protect and serve our own interests. That's the full sentence. Think about it on Think It Through Thursday. Woo, wrong pipe. All right. I'm human. I'm human. I'm dropping this heat. I'm dropping this heat. We have young men, young African men, whose real dad don't care. Got up out of there. Mom keeps herself attractive enough or whatever, got enough game to bring somebody around. And these young African men want to act up. They don't want to fall in line. They don't want anybody but your real dad don't care. That's why he's not there. That's why he's not reaching out to you. Or if he is, it's like, yo, what up? How you doing? How you been? So let me see if I can invite somebody real quick. What's the invite like? Copy that. Copy that. All right. Let me get the invite link going. I'll send a new link. Try that. I got somebody that wants to come on, y'all. So I ain't finna deny her the opportunity. My bad, y'all. I gotta get somebody on here. I know I have folks over there watching. It's a crazy scenario. I got somebody watching, so everything is tripping. I got all my stuff full. That's how you know you going hard. That's how you know you going hard. I got all my stuff full. Copy it to the clipboard. Copy that. Let's go. Quit playing around. All my stuff is full. I got folks that want to get here. And I got to give them the instructions because, man, hold on. How did I do the instructions that one time? That sucks. That sucks. Where are the instructions? I don't know. I messed that up. I messed that up. Where are the instructions? I don't know. I be tripping. But no, I did that wrong too. Man, does anybody know how to get the instructions? How was they giving the instructions on here? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I got it now. Yeah, that's how you do it. Oh, they do it. All right, got the instructions out to her. See, without excuse. All right, got that out there. All right. Yeah, boy. All right, let's go. Now, as I was saying, what's going on, Kolar? Y'all getting this heat tonight. Y'all lucky. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Oh no. Man, I went hard. I went hard on Facebook, y'all. Facebook cut me off because I was on nonsense. Let me pull this out so I don't bend that up. All right. I'm telling y'all, this is what it is. Ah, okay. Shout out to the dirty in the South. Yeah. I'm in the DFW right now. Shout out to Nicole over there on Instagram. Thinking through Thursday. So Everybody, man, y'all can definitely jump on. Man, Louisiana ain't on nothing, but I'm finna come over there and see though. I'm finna come over there and see. I met a couple here from Louisiana. They all right. The dudes from Louisiana is crazy, and the chicks, they a little bit bougie. So Louisiana got issues. But any friend of Bobby's is a friend of mine. So think it through Thursday. It is what it is. Let's go. I ain't done. I'm just getting warmed up. If you want to come on live, you want to join on live, let me know. How's it looking? All right, bam. I got folks on deck. I got folks trying to jump in here on the live tip. We gonna go hard. I promise you that we gonna get this thing done. Ooh, I just had the StreamYard. What is that all about? That sucks. Eh, eh, that sucks. StreamYard. I don't know nothing about that dirty, dirty. I've been here a year. I know everything it is to know about the dirty, dirty. Don't think I don't. Everything. I'm from the north. I know y'all country, and yeah, I know y'all country. But I mean, I like the South though. I ain't gonna front though. You know what I'm saying? The South is the South from a straight up North dude like me. The South is a challenge, y'all. Straight challenge. So I can respect that. Let me look and see what's going on. What the easy? Let's go. Uh, this is a my man. All my devices is tripping, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and get you this link. Come on here and join us live, and let me know what you think. This ticket through Thursday, and get you this link. It's going down. I got folks trying to join me live, so I'm trying to stay on here and see what's going on with them. My cousin be out there in the 412. Shout out to the whole Pittsburgh posse, man. Y'all already know what it is. Going hard. So I got my sleeps in. Tomorrow's an early day for me, but I'm still G'ing for it though. I'm still G with it. Oh, folks be wanting to come on my show, but they be scared. I ain't gonna front though. I do be shaming folks with my bag though. I do them with the shame bag though. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, yeah. Let's go. Putting the pressure on folks. I'm putting pressure on folks. Jump off in here and join me. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't doing nothing. What's going on, Blake? What's going on, fam? Long time no see. Thinking through Thursday. Now, see, that's what I need. I need some of these European friends of mine to come on here and tell me I'm wrong. I need somebody to tell me I'm wrong because I'm telling you, we ain't studying. We ain't studying y'all. We gotta study y'all, man, for real. I think what it come down to is that everybody need somebody. So we all have these relationships, but we don't realize that how we treat each other in our relationships. We not realizing that. So we treating each other bad. We're not showing each other no love in our relationships. If you think about it seriously and you ask yourself, why did I treat her like that? How come she wasn't enough? Because you hear it on every song, I'm gonna bust your girl, now I'm gonna get your girl, I'm gonna have sex with your girl. So you looking at the next man girl, you ain't looking at your own. If you look at old school hip hop, if you look at old school R&B, you know, it was guys singing to women, us singing to our ladies about don't bring up the past and how much I love you, and you know what I'm saying? Now it's like what they say, what that one song say, if you don't bring your friends, you can't get in. Some rappers talking about if you don't do the crew, you can't kick it with me. Like what? What's the African woman have to do to get some respect from the brothers, man? How are you approaching this sister? Women in the South be acting funny, but I can see why now because they getting approached like sexual objects, like toys, like stuff. Ooh, you look interesting to me. Let me play with you for a little while. Man, it's crazy. And we come out of African woman. How do we 0 to 10? We're good with our mom. 11 to 18, we looking at our mom like she crazy because we're hearing so much stuff about the African woman. Fellas, you forget what your mom went through to get you where you are, whether your dad was there or not. And for most of y'all, for 2/3 of y'all, not. I have kids outside the home. I left them all. Pure. I'm gone. I'm heading to the South. But see, I had to go where the money is. I'm creeping up on my first meal ticket. Thank y'all very much. Thank y'all very much. Pat myself on the back. Creeping on my first meal ticket. So I had to come establish a legacy. If my kids' moms don't want me to be around my shorties, they acting all funny. They don't want to do nothing with them. Right? They ain't leading them in the right direction, but they don't want me to have them. You can't go be with your dad. The best I can do is come down here to Texas and establish a legacy, establish my business, have leave them something. My dad ain't gonna leave me nothing but, see you later. Mom too. Neither of my parents are gonna pass on generational wealth to any of their 8 kids, 9 kids. 6 together, and the others are others, separates. Yep. Ain't gonna pass down nothing. So I can't do mine like that, right? Fellas, if you have kids, get a life insurance policy, please. If you don't know what I'm talking about, holler at my man Tyrone King over here on Instagram. This is me being personal with y'all. I can do that because it's my show. Facebook tripping. Facebook ain't trying to rock with me. Do I have my Facebook ain't trying to rock with me. I'm getting all kind of broadcast issues tonight, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. I ain't gonna rock with Facebook no more. I'm gonna get up out of here. In a hot minute. I'm feeling myself. Let me see what it does real quick. See what it's doing. Let's get them on the show. Yo, yo, yo. Jump on in here. Live call-in line, baby. Straight from the book. Let's go. Gotta make it happen. Let's do it. All right. Before I sign off here, I want to make the main thing the plain thing, and the plain thing the main thing. Study the people that are studying you. It's not about war, it's more about espionage. You have to know your enemy. You have to know the ruling class. Unless you want to be ruled, you want your kids to be ruled and their kids to be ruled, breaking the cycle means getting that knowledge, right? My man always says information is the only currency, the only thing that has real value. Beginning to think that he's right. Taibu Muad'Dib on Think It Through Thursday. We date each other and we have power struggles because we're a powerless people. So we overdo it in our relationships. We have to treat each other based on the trauma that we deal with every day. We have to be more conscious of uh, how we deal with that trauma and how the person we're with deals with that trauma. We have to. Loving yourself means giving love. It means being acceptable, being approachable, being gracious, being forgiving. We as a people have been through so much that we can't look at each other and treat each other like this is a regular normal action. It's not. It's never going to be regular or normal at this point in stage because none of us came up in regular and normal. We came up under this is basically a holocaust. It's a visible holocaust. This is the hugest con ever. The Europeans are committing the greatest con ever in the history of humankind on millions of African people globally, making us believe that we're less than they are and that we should not ever really approach the situation from a position of power when we're the powerful people that they learn power from. I won't say it again. Taibu Muad'Dib, this is your Message of Relationship podcast that aims to help you come out of a mess, to avoid a mess, and to find something healthy. If you want relationship advice, go to calendly.com/HB Impressive and you can get it. You can get on the show. Oops, I said excuse me, Coach Taibu. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. I said it because I said it so much, so I changed it all over. Go to calendly.com/Coach Taibu. And you can get a chance to basically talk about coming on the show, get some free counseling, some free advice. And while we have our meeting, we can talk about my online coaching program, the first step away from being sleep to being woke, the first step. Um, Develop a habit of being conscious, woke, preparing yourself to address these things in a way that will help you start to regain some of that power. We're powerless without knowledge. Put it like that. You are powerless without knowledge. I'm good now. But I can't do this without by myself. We can't do it singular. We have to do it together. Right. So I've been empowered with my knowledge. I want to empower that. I want to empower you, but it has to come from, you have to do it willingly. A leader is only as strong as his followers. Let's go. That's the show.